Hello. Hello.
Hi there. How can I assist you today?
Today I want to talk about elementary school.
Sure, we can talk about elementary school life. Do you have specific questions or topics in mind related to elementary education?
Yeah, when my son started elementary school this year, because of his late birthday, my husband and I considered whether to send him a year later. In Korea, we can send him to school later if we so choose. However, we decided to enroll him according to his age. Fortunately, he met a wonderful teacher and made friends. He's enjoying his school life.
That sounds like a positive start to his school journey. It's great to hear that he's enjoying school with a wonderful teacher and making friends. Starting school is a big step, and it seems like he's adapting well. Is there anything specific about his elementary school experience you'd like to discuss, or any concerns you have?
Mm, he's quite good at his school life, like every test, kind of math test and dictation test, Korean dictation test. Also, he's good at it, and he's enjoying. So I'm satisfied with that, and especially the teacher is really good. So we got the homework like writing, keeping
That's
a.
wonderful to hear.
Mhm.
It sounds like your son is thriving academically and enjoying his learning, which is fantastic. A supportive and skilled teacher can make a significant difference in a child's early education. It's great that you found such a positive environment for him. Is there anything else about his schooling or development you're curious about or would like to discuss?
Mm, I also want to talk about the lunch thing. My mom said preparing lunch is really big deal, raising us. It's great to hear that lunch is provided by the school free of charge. I have an older brother and an older sister. When my siblings were attending high school, mom had to pack their lunch and dinner for each of them. One day, our grandma also wanted to pack lunch. That's why mom had to prepare 7 lunch and dinner boxes at a time. Mom loved telling the story, but now I feel kind of sorry for her. Nowadays, I don't need to prepare lunch box for my son, so it's really helpful.
It's interesting to hear about how things have changed over time. Preparing multiple lunch and dinner boxes daily must have been quite a task for your mom. It's quite common for previous generations to have stories about the extensive efforts they put into daily tasks like meal preparation. Now, with schools providing lunch, it certainly eases the daily routine for parents. It's great that your son's school offers this, allowing you more time to focus on other aspects of family life. Plus, school lunches can offer a variety of nutritious options and help children learn about different foods. How do you feel about these changes in school routines compared to your mom's experiences?
Me, I'm so satisfied with that because preparing meals is really uh burdened sometimes, especially lunch.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
preparing meals can be time consuming and requires a lot of planning. It's a relief for many parents that schools now provide lunches. This change not only saves time, but also ensures that children have access to balanced meals during their school day.
Mm,
It's one of the ways modern education systems have evolved to better support families. It
mm.
sounds like this aspect of your son's school experience is working out well for your family. Do you have any other thoughts or questions about your son's schooling or anything else?
Now I want to talk about the private elementary school. Normally, private elementary schools are expensive due to their curriculums. When I was attending high school, our school bus belongs to a private elementary school. So sometimes my friends and I would talk about life in private elementary schools. Mostly we just heard about things like learning the violin, something like that. And also for private elementary schools, people have to turn in an application. I mean that it's uh, the parents could be very diligent and something like that. That's all.
It's true. Private elementary schools often come with a different set of experiences and expectations compared to public schools. They can be more expensive due to specialized curriculums, facilities, and extracurricular activities like music or arts programs. Learning the violin, for instance, is a good example of the kind of enriched opportunities these schools might offer. The application process for private schools can also be quite involved, reflecting the commitment and effort expected from both parents and students. Parents often have to be very proactive in this process, and there can be a significant focus on academic and extracurricular achievement from a young age. Each type of school, whether public or private, has its own advantages and challenges. The choice often depends on what parents feel will be the best fit for their child's needs and the family's situation. Do you have any specific thoughts or questions about private elementary schools?
Yeah,
Maybe you're considering this option for your son or just curious about the differences?
yeah, I have three questions for you, and please give me some please sample answers for me. The first question is, what are some things students have to prepare for a new semester? Sample answer,
For the
please.
first question about preparing for a new semester, here's a sample answer. As a parent, I help my son prepare for a new semester by making sure he has all the necessary school supplies, like notebooks, pencils, and a backpack. We also establish a regular bedtime routine to ensure he gets enough sleep. Plus, I talk to him about his feelings and expectations for the new semester to support him emotionally. Would you like a sample answer for the second question now?
Mm, I want to talk about by myself. The first question's answer.
Sure, feel free to share your thoughts on what students need to prepare for a new semester. It's always interesting to hear different perspectives on this topic. What are your views or experiences?
As a parent, starting a new semester, we need to prepare school supplies as pencils, pencil case, and books, something like that, textbooks. And also, we need to care emotionally. Like starting is not easy to always, but you used to be adjust with that situation, something like that. I'll try to make him feel more comfortable, and sleep well is effective for your physical health.
That's a thoughtful approach. Ensuring your son has the necessary school supplies is essential for a smooth start. It's great that you're also focusing on the emotional aspect, helping him adjust and feel comfortable with the new start. Good sleep is indeed crucial for his well-being and effectiveness at school. It sounds like you're providing a supportive and well-rounded preparation for the new semester. This balance of practical and emotional support can really make a difference in how children experience school. Do you want to discuss more about this or move on to your second question?
Yeah, I want to move on to the second question. Question number two. Explain how children feel like at the beginning a new year. Sample answer, please.
Certainly. Here's a sample answer for the second question about how children might feel at the beginning of a new school year. At the beginning of a new school year, children often feel a mix of emotions. They might be excited about meeting new teachers and making new friends. There's also a sense of curiosity about what they will learn. However, some children might feel anxious or nervous about the unknowns, like how they'll fit in with their peers or handle the new challenges. As parents, it's important to acknowledge these feelings and encourage open communication to help them navigate these emotions. Would you like to go over the third question now?
Mm, I wanna answer this question by myself.
Sure, go ahead.
Mm,
What would you like to discuss or ask next? Feel free to share your thoughts or ask your third question.
no. Second question, I'm gonna tell by myself.
Absolutely. Please share your thoughts about how children might feel at the beginning of a new school year. What's your perspective or experience on this?
At the beginning of a school year, children can feel about mixed emotions, like everything is new, the teacher, friends, classroom,
Um, it sounds like you're observing that children experience.
everything is new. So they could anxious and fear about the new situations. That's why they need to handle the new situation, and it could be the challenging. So as parents, we try to help them, try to deal with the fear, anxious feeling, something like that.
You've captured the essence of what many children go through at the start of a school year. The novelty of new situations can indeed bring anxiety and fear alongside excitement. Your approach as a parent, helping your son deal with these emotions and adjust to new challenges, is key. It's important to provide reassurance and support, letting him know that it's okay to feel anxious and that he's not alone in facing these new experiences. This kind of understanding and encouragement can make a big difference in how he adapts to the new school year. Would you like to proceed to your third question or discuss more on this topic?
Yeah, the third question is, how do you think schools will change in the future?
For your third question about how schools might change in the future, here's a sample answer. In the future, I think schools will become even more integrated with technology, enhancing personalized learning experiences. We might see more use of virtual reality for immersive learning and artificial intelligence to tailor education to individual student needs. Additionally, there might be a greater emphasis on teaching skills like critical thinking, creativity, and emotional intelligence, preparing students for a rapidly changing world. Schools could also become more community centered, serving as hubs for lifelong learning and local engagement. Do you have any thoughts on this topic, or would you like to discuss something else?
Could you make it the sample answer a little bit easier for me? I think it's kind of difficult to understand.
Of course, I can simplify that. Here's an easier version. In the future, schools might use more computers and technology to help each student learn in their own way. Kids might learn through fun virtual games and programs that understand what each student needs. Schools will also teach important life skills like how to think well and understand others' feelings. They might become places where not just kids, but everyone in the community can learn new things. Does this explanation feel more accessible to you? Feel free to share your thoughts or ask anything else.
Yeah, I understand with your opinion. Um, yeah, I also think that in the future the school will be changed. Like everyone can learn from the internet by themselves and with their levels. And
That's a great point. The idea of more personalized learning, where everyone
personal.
can learn at their own pace and level through the internet, is a significant shift that's likely to shape the future of education. Online resources and digital platforms offer flexibility and a vast range of learning opportunities. This could lead to a more inclusive and adaptable education system. It's fascinating to think about how these changes will impact not just the way we teach, but also how we learn throughout our lives. Do you have any other thoughts on this or another topic you'd like to explore?
Mm, yeah, I agree with that. Things are gonna be the personalized learning, and everybody needs to learn something about the new technology things. It's really changing fast, everything. But still, I need to the group like a school, or they need groups that they're friends. I think
Absolutely, you've brought up an important point. Even with the rise of personalized learning and technology, the social aspect of education, like being in a school or part of a group, remains crucial. Group
yeah.
learning environments provide important opportunities for social development, teamwork, and learning how to interact with others. These experiences are vital for children's overall growth and can't be fully replicated through individual online learning. Balancing the advancements in technology with the need for social interaction and group learning will be key in the future of education. It's a dynamic field with many exciting possibilities. Do you have any further thoughts on this balance or another aspect of education you're interested in?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to like it. Learning technology thing, learning study. At the same time, it's important to connecting other people, like a real person, not a virtual situations and virtual friendship. I think the real friendship and real interpersonal relationship is more important than in the past.
You're absolutely right. While technology and individualized learning are valuable, real life interactions and building relationships with others are irreplaceable aspects of a child's development. The experiences and skills gained from face to face interactions like empathy, communication, and collaboration are essential. These are things that virtual environments can't fully provide. Balancing technology with real world experiences ensures children grow up well rounded, understanding both the digital world and the importance of genuine human connections. It's all about finding that equilibrium where technology enhances learning without overshadowing the value of personal interactions. Your perspective highlights a key aspect of modern education that many parents and educators are mindful of. Is there another aspect of this topic you'd like to delve into, or is there something else on your mind?
That is all I wanted to talk today, and good conversation. Thank you for your opinion, and see you next time. Bye.
You're welcome, and I'm glad we had this conversation. Don't hesitate to return if you have more to discuss or any questions in the future. Take care and see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.